Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to let you guys know that I just got a microphone. I wasn't using one before, but now I finally have one, so I'm hoping that the audio is a little bit better on this video. This is the first time that I'm using it, so fingers crossed that it all works out well. But in today's video, there are a couple of things that I still wanted to unbox in front of the camera. I know pretty much all I do is unboxing videos. I promise I will change it up one of these days and have some other content worked in here. But there were a couple of items that I picked up in London, and prior to my trip, I had done a lot of research on things that were like either their headquarters or flagship store were located in London, because I wanted to make sure that when I went there, I was getting things. I mean, a lot of these things I could buy, while I'm at home. And initially, to be honest with you, I did want to go to Burberry and buy a trench coat, but because the trip was a little bit more last minute, that wasn't something that I necessarily had like saved up for or anything like that. By the time my trip came around, I wasn't quite prepared to make such a big purchase, like an investment piece like the Burberry trench coat. So instead, I decided to do a little bit more research to find out, what are like one or two things that I could pick up, designer items from London that wouldn't hurt the wallet as much. So there are two things that I picked up that I just wanted to share with you in this video today. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get right into it. So the first item that I have right here is a bag. It's a tiny bag from Mulberry. And to be honest with you, I'm not super familiar with Mulberry bags. I know that they're popular in lots of other places, but I haven't actually seen a lot of people where I live like carry bags from Mulberry. Or maybe they are, and I'm just, not as familiar with the different styles that they have, so I haven't recognized them. I know there's a couple that are very like popular, like they're classic items. I feel like I've only seen maybe like one or two people ever like carrying them around. In my assortment of handbags that I've owned throughout the years, I haven't actually purchased anything from Mulberry myself. Neither have I seen any in store. I'm actually not sure if you can buy Mulberry in store where I live. So I decided to go ahead and check out the store that they have there. I did a lot of research online first, just so that I would know like what the styles are and if I even wanted to go there. But I did find a style that I really liked. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I picked up from there. So I haven't worn this or even removed it from the dust bag since I got it, so it's still all wrapped up. So I got this, it's a crossbody bag. It's called, I think you say it Amberley, but I will leave the name of the bag down in the comments below. And so I'm just gonna take all this tissue paper off right now. It's always like, that thing you don't ever wanna remove any of this stuff. But how can you wear the bag if you keep all the paper on? So this is the small Amberley Satchel, and the color that I got is kind of like a taupe color. I actually don't think that they have this color in stock anymore, but it does come with gold hardware and a long like crossbody strap that you can adjust. The inside is a suede, so it's a dark kind of maroonish sort of wine colored suede on the inside. I've been looking for a crossbody bag for a super long time, and there are some other crossbodies that I'm looking at as well, but I want those in the color black. So this bag does come in black, but I thought that I didn't need like a million black crossbody bags, which is why I picked this color instead. I did also see that it does come in brown and a variety of different like pops of colors. Like I think there was like a teal, a red, and I think it might just depend on the season. One of the details of this bag that I really like is actually this little lock clasp right here. I thought it was really cool how you just kind of like lift it up and turn it to open the bag. This bag also reminds me of, I think it's a Chloe bag that everybody likes that has like circular hardware and stuff like that, but this one's a little bit different. I actually have only seen one other person wear this bag, but in the larger size, and that's when I was in New York. So I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, I do like to have things that are a little bit different and kind of like off trend, I guess. I typically look for more classic pieces that'll last me for a long time, sometimes in a pop of color. I'll admit there are a few pretty trendy bags out there that I do like myself, but in those styles, they're definitely something that'll last for a long time, which is typically what I go for, obviously why I like this one. I will also remove the stuffing so that you can see what the interior of this bag looks like. Okay, so I took all of the tissue out of the bag, so this is what it looks like inside. It's just like one big pocket, And there's also like a small pocket up here as well. This is probably like, you could probably put something flat up here, and everything else should fit pretty nicely in here. I would consider this bag to be one of those bags where you want to carry more of your essentials. I usually just have a wallet, phone, keys, and maybe a couple of other items that I feel like I might need from time to time, maybe like chapstick and things like that. There's a very tiny cosmetic bag that I normally carry with me, and I think that'll fit in here as well as like a card case and stuff like that. I have been trying to downsize a little bit, so I think that this bag will offer me enough space to carry everything that I need right now, so I don't have to go and buy a smaller wallet or anything like that. But I'm really looking forward to wearing this bag. While I was also at the Mulberry store, the sales associate recommended to me like a spray and a balm to treat the bag with, to help it kind of like resist transfer of color, and like, you know, in case I'm walking in the rain or anything like that. So that's something that I'm gonna have to do maybe over the weekend. She did tell me that it's better for me to like spray the bag outside and stuff. So that's something that I definitely want to make sure I do before I go ahead and wear it for the first time. But I'm really looking forward to wearing this bag. I think it's really going to look great year round, and because there's some other crossbody bags that I'm also looking at, I don't think that this will be a little bit of a repeat or anything like that. I think it'll be very different from other bags that I'm looking at and hopefully will get sometime in the future. But anyways, this is the Mulberry bag that I purchased, and I am very happy with my purchase. So the next item that I got is from Burberry, and I do suggest if you're ever in London and you like designer goods to check out the Burberry store. Their flagship store is giant. It's the biggest Burberry store I've ever seen in my life. I don't know if it's the biggest Burberry store in the world, but there are a lot of things in there. I didn't really have time to browse around. I knew what I wanted while I was going there already, so I kind of went straight towards the section that had it. But I did pick up a scarf from Burberry. And they have a variety of different scarves there in tons of different colors. So this is their classic check cashmere scarf, and I decided that I wanted to get it in gray just because it matches a little bit more with things that I wear on a daily basis. And this scarf also comes in different widths. So there was like a wider one that I was looking at, and initially that's the one that I wanted to get because I typically like bigger, kind of like fluffier full scarves, but they didn't have a gray color that I wanted. I think the gray was like either a little bit too dark or almost black, and the colors in the larger size was more limited. I think there were only a few versus this one. I think there's at least more than 10 colors, maybe 15 or so. So I did opt to get the smaller size instead. And to be honest with you, I don't live in a place where we can wear scarves during winter, but I do like to travel, and a lot of times when I am traveling, I typically go to places where I'm colder or the weather's a little bit colder than I'm used to. So I most times will bring a scarf with me. But the reason why I wanted to get this scarf is because it's a classic simple piece from Burberry that will pretty much go with anything, just depending on the weather, of course. But I'm really looking forward to using this scarf. I'm so impressed with the quality of this scarf. It feels really soft, and I know it'll last me a very long time. That's all that I have for this video today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of unboxing with me. Also, if you want to follow me on social media, I keep on forgetting to mention my social media account, but I'll leave links to my social media down in the description box below. Feel free to give me a follow if you want to know what I'm doing on a more regular sort of daily basis. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to hit subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!